It's the D Factor Radio Show.
You can do it!
Love 860.
Hey guys, we are back and you are still listening to the D Factor Radio Show. That's right, I'm not going anywhere. You are stuck with me and I know you're absolutely loving it because I'm loving it. The information that we are getting tonight on YouTube marketing and how to grow your business, your ideas, how to unleash your ideas. Listen, you can unleash your idea using YouTube. Like, that's totally awesome. And it's like easy, right? Based on what Dwayne Word is telling us, this is pretty easy. You kind of get your iPad, your iPhone, your Samsung, because a lot of people don't like Apple products. I'm an Apple girl still. Your camera and you start talking about what you're passionate about or what's hot right now, in the world. Is that right, D?
Absolutely, categorically right. And it's so easy that you don't. The beauty of YouTube is that you don't need any high tech equipment. You don't need a high tech video camera. There's many people making tons of videos that are making viable money. Most people can expect to, once they really get their channel going and they can get to around 10K to 15K users or subscribers, you can literally rack in $2,000 a month, and that's money that you do absolutely nothing else for.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. So you're saying that I can record the show right now, maybe, or go home and unleash my idea and just start talking to the camera and grow my subscriber base, and initially I could end up making $2,000 a week, and that's outside of everything else that I do.
$2,000 a month. You're throwing it down to weeks. You can get to weeks. Let's go a month first.
I think big.
You know what? I love that vision because if you keep thinking that way, then it can happen.
It'll happen. Not it can happen. For me, it will happen.
Exactly. But yes, that is how it goes. The initial process is the slowest process, and that's why you need to be very tedious and very disciplined. Anything that I will teach anyone that wants to know, it is not hard, but just like anything in life, you got to dedicate yourself. You got to dedicate some time on however you want to break it up. I normally build out videos. Maybe I'll try to get 3 videos out a week, and I just kind of make that as my goal. And when I get to it, great. If I don't kill myself over it. But I keep that running in my head, so I'm constantly trying to make new content. But you need to dedicate some time to this so that you can get enough content so that when someone stops by and they watch your first video, you don't want them to watch your first video and then leave, because most people don't subscribe on that first video unless it's kind of like a viral video or something that really, really, really hit home with them. But if you have that video and then they watch the next one and then they watch a third, you're like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this person.
Right.
I'm gonna subscribe. So you want to make sure you get enough content before you really start pushing to promote your channel out there. And if anybody's interested, we can go more into talking about YouTube partnerships, because there's just so many different ways that you can grow your channel on YouTube. And one of them, there's actually a YouTube channel group for creators where creators get with each other to help each other out. And what you were saying before about the guys who all they do is sit in front of a TV and they commentate the game that they're playing.
Right.
There is a ton of that going on, and those guys help each other all the time. They have guest guys come on and play with them. They have guest guys come on and commentate with them. And then they share their YouTube viewers back with each other. So they both end up building their subscriber group up using the other person's fan base.
Wow.
So there's so many different ways that you can network just in YouTube alone to get yourself more exposure.
So I have a question. I see on Twitter all day, and I think I've maybe seen some things on LinkedIn or what have you, where people are out there, there are companies out there that actually add YouTube subscribers, likes, views, what have you, to profiles. Good, bad, and ugly with that whole thing.
Yeah, that's I will never teach you anything that's going to be black hat, and that's considered black hat. Anything where people use generated accounts, generated services that sends a bunch of likes to you using different IPs jumping all over the place. How about I'll tell you this? Google has a crap ton of money, and they spend a whole lot of money into just finding things like this. If you want to do that, I tell everybody, go at it at your own risk. You will probably get caught. And if you get caught, they will ban your account. And if you have signed up with an AdSense account or something like that, they ban that, and that's for life. So the only way you could go back and try to get money again on YouTube is by having somebody else be the front person for your company, or you actually incorporate another business. It's a whole long process. You don't want to get anywhere near that, and it's dishonest. It's just, you can do it if you want to. It's not something I would.
But the thing is, and I agree with you 100%, there are reputable, or so they say, reputable companies, reaching. I get tons of emails from those companies all the time that say, and it's not just YouTube, it's LinkedIn, it's Twitter, it's whatever.
Here's the distinction. You can have any of those companies go out and promote your video. That's fine. That technically, even though I'd say it probably falls in the gray area, you only get pinged if you're trying to monetize a video that they're promoting. If you just have videos that you just have out there and you just want to get a bunch of people to a bunch of likes and everything on that video, but you're not trying to monetize that video, YouTube's probably not going to ding you for it. But it's when you're trying to make money, because YouTube are working with all these partners who are trying to that are paying money to have their stuff advertised to ghost accounts that don't exist. So they take it very, very seriously.
Okay. So that's good to know. And that's really so those companies aren't really good companies, really, then, right? I mean,
no. I can't say that. And I don't know enough of them to say that. And I first of all, I wouldn't say any company's good or bad.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean,
it's do whatever they want to do.
It's not beneficial for me as a somebody who's trying to grow my YouTube channel, and monetize.
I would say you would need to do your I tell this to everybody. Anyone that's going out to try to do anything to try to get ahead a little bit, do your research.
Okay.
There are some companies out there who actually have users who sign up with them that are actual real life people who have accounts, and they work out some type of some type of a compensation program with them, whether they get discounts or tickets or something, or whether it's monetary, to become their pool of users that they can sell to channel owners who are trying to build their business. I've read on some of those companies out there. I don't know how that falls into the letter of the law when it comes to the terms and conditions of YouTube. I'm not sure.
Right. That's good information, though, because I know that
do your research.
Yeah, that I see those companies all the time, and they're out there and they're aggressive on Twitter.
Yeah, they are very aggressive on Twitter.
They're like the IRS trying to collect. They're like,
I'm like, how are you DMing me? You're not even on my user. I mean, you're not even a friend.
Yeah, I'm not even following you. You're not even following me. So, like, where did you come from? That's a good thing. What have you not told us? And I know you've told us a lot, but what have you not told us that we need to know to either, one, get started, which I know you say is very simple, or to take what we already have to the next level?
Well, two things that I definitely want you all to part with is, when you create your channel, create your channel. People they create their channel by just filling out the minimum information and then just start uploading videos. Do not do that.
That was me.
Channel,
I didn't know.
The entire process. You want to make sure you have your thumbnail photo that's going to be your photo that's going to identify you. You want to make sure that you have your channel art, whether you have somebody do it for you or whether you go out to a third-party company and outsource it. You can get it done for very, very cheap. Fiverr has a ton of people that do it there too. But you want to make sure your channel and your Google Plus channel has all the information in it, and it's all set up correctly before you start to throw your videos out there. Because once again, like I'm saying, when you add your keywords and your keywords are tying together in the brand of what you're trying to sell, you want them all to be succinct. So you want them all to be there to start off with, because when Google starts pulling, if it sees you have an empty an empty channel and then you have an empty Google Plus page, they're not going to think that you're serious about doing this as a living. So therefore, your video discovery percentage drops. Sure, it's not that you can't get it up later, but why would you want to start limping when you can start running?
Right. I like that. That's right. I like that. So when you upload your YouTube video, it goes to your Google Plus page. That goes to your personal Google Plus page, not your company page. Is that correct?
You can set it up to go to whatever. Like say you're creating a channel. When you create Google now, YouTube has now given you the ability to create multiple channels. And I believe under each multiple channel, I believe you can have a Google Plus account that's connected to that channel. I would have to check that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's done.
And so if you have more than one brand, you with these multiple channels, instead of you having, all of these different accounts, you can really have one account and many different brands, right?
Yes, that's what YouTube was trying to do. They were trying to do two things. They were trying to cut out on all the spam accounts that were being created and for people using YouTube in nefarious ways. And they also wanted to give people the ability to not have all of their different videos all muddled up under one place. They wanted people that if they had different niches, that they wanted to have videos that they didn't want to flow over into the other one, but to stay in their own little niche. They were like, we'll allow you to create sub-channels, and under those sub-channels, those videos stay as they are. Now, on your main page, you can now feature those channels together. Like, say you had D. Williams was like your global channel, and then you had like 4 niche channels underneath. You can then take featured videos from all of those and put them in your parent account, so that people can see the depth and breadth of everything, but they don't need to see it if they're only going for one specific thing. It's a way of not muddling the message.
So what if you have done something crazy like D. Williams and created a whole created your D. Williams channel, Identifies channel, a channel with this, and they're all like different links. Is there a way, can I call you and you can say, oh, D, I can create this engine and fix everything that you've broken?
Well, it's not called creating the engine, but it can be resolved.
It can be resolved.
And most of the time when people start off, if they started off wrong and they didn't know how to set up their account, most of the time they haven't got a lot of views to their videos anyways yet. And if they're not putting the right search engine optimization into the videos, then it's smarter for them just to clean up, create a new one, build everything right, and then move those videos over to the right channel and get them all set up correctly. Get their thumbnails in the way they're supposed to, add their keywords the way they're supposed to, and then that start off fresh. And I guarantee you, those videos that they add to the new channel that's set up correctly will outrank the videos that they currently have out there, no matter what the number is of views that's on there.
Wow,
this is a very interesting thing. You can go out there to find whatever famous videos are, or type in a couple keywords and look at how it ranks them. You will see that there's some videos that have like 3 million, 2 million, and then you'll have 3 videos that have less than 100 views that are sitting above them.
Wow.
That is what I teach people, is it's not all about the views. If you do the things the way Google wants you to do them, they will give you more link juice.
But when people go to those YouTube videos and they see 10 videos in the lineup and, they're all on the same topic, I mean, me personally, I naturally go to the videos that have the most views because I feel like so many people watch that it must be more relevant. Do other people think like that, or is that just...
No. And there is a piece of that. And the thing is that people will click top to bottom, normally starting off, and then they'll filter as they're going down by what videos have more views. But if your video never got to the top, it would never build up its numbers.
Right.
But it gets there in time because it has more exposure.
I love that.
And if you make good content, then you already know that that's going to, in turn, bring more views to not only that video but the other videos in your channel. And that leads me to the last point that I definitely wanted to make sure I got in, and that is the use of tags in your videos. A lot of people haphazardly throw their tags together, which is also very bad. And they don't know what order tags go in. There's an order to how tags need to be added, and this one key vital thing is very important. Make a unique tag. Make it whatever gibberish you want it to be, but make sure that it's unique enough that you won't find it anywhere else. And then use that tag on every single video that you post.
Like the UII movement.
Huh?
Like the UII movement, like the Unleash Your Ideas movement.
Exactly. Okay. What this does is whenever like videos have the same tag and they're unique to that video, when you go to a video and you go to watch a video, you know all the videos that they list along the right side?
Yeah.
If you have unique tags on all your videos and and you have your videos and your pages set up right, you will have your what they call them what's the word I'm looking for? Suggested videos by the creator or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But basically, your videos, all your other videos will appear on the site, which means that people have less of a chance of clicking on another video that takes them out of your channel. Okay,
so that they're going to want to hear more from the person they saw that first video did the first video. Yeah.
So think of it this way: you have your video playing, and then down the side, out of the first 7 slots before you have to scroll, if they're all your videos too, after they've watched your first one, most people look for related videos.
Right.
All those related videos are also your videos. More views.
I have to go back to my YouTube channel, but more importantly, I need to get some consulting, like some one-on-one. You've given us a lot of freebies tonight, but I am not a YouTube expert like the incomparable Dwayne. Word, right? So I need to know, and my listeners need to know, where can we find you? How can we? Now, everybody, do not call him. Like, don't just bogart his phone all tonight at once. Let him take a breather before you start calling him, because I know it's going to be a mad rush. But
I do not mind.
I'm sure you don't.
Whoever needs to talk, my main goal in life is to reach out and help others. Me touching others helps me touch myself.
I love that.
Actually, that sounded really wrong, but
yeah, that sounds weird a little bit, the touching self part, but it's okay.
It helps me elevate how I feel about myself. How about that?
D, you're awesome.
I don't know if that's even better, but
how can we find you?
If I can help people, I'm definitely in. To get a hold of me, you can go out to www.tiger-phoenix.com. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's a contact section there. You can just leave your information in there. And if you add, excuse me, I swallowed something.
You're all right?
I'm good. If you add D-Factor Radio Show to it, for the first 25 that come, I'm going to give you an hour free consulting.
Woo! Does that include D. Williams?
That already included.
Oh, okay, good. You are looking to monetize. Listen, guys, if you are looking to monetize your, don't use it now. No, go ahead, use that, D. Listen,
I have to license that.
D, please do. Listen, I am so thankful that you have been on this call this evening. When I tell you some great information, I always know when I have a great guest on based on how my producer responds in the booth, right? And so I watch him throughout the show, and through the whole show, he's shaking his head. Yes, I like this. Yes, I need this, right? So I always know when I have a great guest on, because he's in. And let me tell you, you have been an absolutely amazing guest with some information that is beyond invaluable. And I am so thankful. I just want to say thank you 1,000 times for coming on the show tonight.
Oh, I want to turn around and offer the same things back to you. The moment that we spoke on the phone, I knew, I was like, I don't know this woman from anywhere, but I know I want to be around her, and I want to do business with her. I want to work with her and any endeavor she has going, because the energy that comes out of you is so infectious that I can see why you're going to do so many great things in life. And if I could be a part of that energy pushing forward towards everybody else, I'm more than thrilled to. So I thank you so much for having me on your show and giving me an opportunity to speak to your fans out there. It's been a blessing.
Oh man, you are a blessing, not just to me, but to the world. And you know, guys, when I love somebody, I go crazy. I'm not going to go crazy, but I do want to ask you, would you be open to coming back on the show one more time somewhere in the near
Come back on
future?
the show whenever you want. If you want to have a tech show thing every other week, I would be available.
I love it. Dee, thank you so much for being on the D Factor Radio Show. Guys, please reach out to Dwayne.